see. Yes, we are live. That is very nice. Do this. Do this. Jesus. Bro, Woohoo! Tetris, no way. Oh my god, can you believe it? I can't believe it and I'm here. Alright, let me see if I need to do anything here. What the heck is going on? The heck is this? Oh, okay, there we go. We are good. Yep, we're fine there. So that's fine, and then, yeah, I believe Tugi's gonna be on Classic Tetris Brawl. You know, when he goes live, I'm gonna ask him how he got that channel, cause like, there's no way, like, Dog just gave him that channel, right? There's no possible way, right? Like how did he get this? Let's see. Alright. Players, make sure to have it on your hertz and input displays, as those are required. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Like, how did he get that? Can I have the stream key for Brawl? I mean, I know Brawl's like, you know, pretty inactive now, but like, no, still, it's like a thing. I don't know. I at least feel like, I don't know. I at least feel like that's something, very strange. I'll do it to like here. Yeah, no, I don't wanna, cause it's a here, right? But we're gonna do it just here. 61. So I'll just do this. There we go. Okay, let me transition over, because it looks like Tugi is now live. Yes, he is. Look at him over there. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. We have Tugi here. That's what we like to see. Alright, let me put out the go live message since both players are now live. Okay. this up. Ah, very good. What's good, JDH? What's going on, man? We out here doing a little bit of streaming. We actually got 3 matches today. One's just gonna be like a few hours later, like after this. All right, let me get in seed. All right, there we go. All right, and this will be the seed for today. It's going to be what is this? Yeah, 6E, 7E, 8B. That's very good. And just that's all we gotta do. That's all that really matters. This will be the starting seed for today. Hope y'all are having a good morning. Yeah, good luck, have fun to both of y'all. This will be a pretty interesting matchup. Alright, both players are ready for game number 1. Let's get them going here. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's go. There he is. Alright, yeah, on the left we have Tugi, who went 2nd place in his division. Actually ended up losing out to Shuichi in what was probably a pretty high upset. Has the highest score, like PB, in the entire league, and had the highest FMS in the league, so definitely a strong player. Definitely a strong player for sure. We'll see how he plays today. On the right, we have Anpu, who finished 4th place in the same exact division and ended up getting in by the skin of his teeth. Really needed certain players to lose in certain ways, and it just happened. But he's in, and now that we're in the playoffs, all that matters now is just who plays better on the day. 117 for Anpu, 116 here for Tugi. Play Dr. Mario. I mean, I feel like, because I've seen people talk about Dr. Mario recently, like Wallband, and I think and a couple other people as well. But like, I feel like I would have an easier time like getting accustomed to it since I have a background in Puyo. Like, I've even seen Puyo be described as a doctor, kind of like Dr. Mario in some ways. Alright, 189 here for Tugi, 187 for Anpu. Both players just clean stacking, not really much to say other than that. But what I will say is, the winner of this will be taking on Tegamek in the top 8. Tega, who ended up actually winning his division. That is 1B. Very good player in his own right. Alright, now Anpu, a little bit of garbage. A little bit of garbage here. Really looking to try and get out of this. Alright, S piece. Gonna help him out. And now that bar, split double. And yeah, now this board's looking a lot more survivable. 231 for Anpu, 264 for Tugi. He's just been plugging along with clean stacking. Good morning, Somalian. Somalian over here, cheering on his fellow STF viewer. Definitely gonna be rooting for Tugi here. Dr. Mario, some wild builds and maneuver. Yeah, I bet. I would try to find some ways to like at first it would be kind of weird, cause I can't cause you can't like chaining is kind of weird. Chaining would be kind of weird, but eventually I feel like I would find a way to do it, cause like I play like it's kind of a homebrew columns. It's kind of like a homebrew sort of columns, and I'm pretty good at that. It's called Mystic Pillars. Alright, 383 here for Tugi, now up 100k on Anpu. Anpu currently at 312 and is ahead by a couple lines. So Tugi really taking advantage of that dig sequence Anpu's in. First play is very similar to speed play. Cause like what Verse in Dr. Mario isn't score based, right? It's just clearing out the viruses like as fast as possible. If it's not like score, then like I suppose like there could be a bunch of different strategies. Oh, you can top them out. Okay, so it's like kind of an interactive game. Okay. Alright, 458 here for Tugi, 389 for Anpu. Still about that 3 Tetris lead for Tugi when the lines match up. Both players approaching that transition soon, and Tugi can definitely get a 600k trans here. The pieces allow. Now, board's trolling him a little bit. Oh, I love that. I would love that. I'm about to set up a random ass like 8 chain and then just instantly kill my opponent. Alright, Anpu here, kind of dealing with a complicated stack, but it's gonna be able to take that burden there. 440 for him, 496 for Tugi. And it's probably gonna have to just burn its transition here. At 522 for Tugi, 473 for Anpu, both are reaching transition. And so far, both players playing transition fairly fine, no random like misshifts or anything like that. Just clean, stacking, consistent play. This is what you like to see at this level. I saw Somalian play earlier. Had a very good match against Robin. Gonna spoil. Somali did not win that, but it was still a good match. 604 for Tugi, 560 here for Anpu. Set up here on the board. Alright, kind of a tower here, and yeah, Anpu's gonna be done at 563. Tugi at 610 is good for game number 1. Ah, man. Every game was early top. Oh my goodness. Okay, be right back. Oh no. I'm sorry, man. That's, sometimes sets are just tough like that. It's hard out here. Also, I saw the message. Just leak enemy number 1. I don't know, but I feel like I feel like Hazel would appreciate that message, so I decided to write it. I think it's like sleep or something. Both players are ready for game number 2. Let's get them going here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I'm not, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I feel like Hazel would appreciate that message, even if it is sleep right now. So I decided, yeah, let me just put this in there. All right, starting off the game with kind of bot opener. I'm not gonna lie, this is like a Nestus.org bot type opener. The C vertical on the right. Are we sure this is a real player? I don't know if this is a real player. Ah, missed the adjustment. So true. End the game. Excuse me. Alright. Board's looking fine here now. Board is looking just fine now. But yeah, what's likely gonna happen going forward is probably just gonna reformat the structure of this tournament a little bit so that it's simpler for everyone. Alright, Anpu here. Kinda dig sequence, but is gonna get out of it. 100k for him, 120 here for Tugi. Oh, my head. And you can really see both players here just stacking up nice and high, trying to get that efficiency. Wait, Somalian, aren't you still in like you have to play Robin twice, right? Because you have to play them in PAL, right, as well. Like you have to play them here and then you have to play them in PAL. Has that match been played yet? Ooh, okay, kind of a SZ spy here in the center of the board. Okay, luckily Anpu's gonna get he's gonna get both bars, both for the Tetris and the dependency. And that should help his stack out, although this board's not looking the best. It's definitely gonna take a few burns to get out of this. Oh, that's Monday, okay. Alright, it's getting out of it, and yeah, now with that S burn on the top of the stack. Should be good. And yeah, he's just fine now. 226 for Anpu, 272 here for Tugi. Now up 2 Tetrises. Yeah, I think I'll watch that. See how that goes. Jesus, excuse me. Right, Anpu are stacking up high. Really trying to wait out this bar. He's gonna get the bar finally. It's looking a little dicey. Not sure if I'm gonna play in the. Oh wow, what the heck was? I don't know if that was an adjustment with the bar or he just didn't know he was Tetris ready. But Anpu will get that Tetris. 321 for him. 307 here for Tugi. It's just been playing your standard typical Tetris. I don't know if I'll join the Power League team. I'll have to see how I feel about it. Nice adjust for that square for Anpu. Good moves. Elias signed up. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he signed up. I was like, that's cool. That's cool to see. He has like a PB. I don't know what his like overall PB is, but he has like a 19 PB. That's pretty good. So, we'll see. We'll see, right? Because like, people can have like really good people can have like really good like 19 PBs, but like when it actually comes to playing comp, like it's hard to actually play in the moment. It's really hard to play in the moment. Alright, 467 here for Tugi, 486 here for Anpu. Who's gonna hang a J kind of in the middle of the board. Shouldn't be too bad, only should resolve in like a couple burns. But this will allow Tugi to continue to maybe start building up more of a lead. Both players approaching that transition here, only a few lines away. Yeah, nah, grinding is annoying. I really don't like playing like going for PBs, which is why I don't usually go for PBs. Like it's just not it. It's not it. Grinding it is not it. Like I've watched both. I've watched the compendium. I've watched like well, mainly I only watch one part, which is stacking for Tetris's. Alright, both players are gonna transition here. 564 for Tugi, 543 for Anpu. Now it's Tugi's turn to dig a little bit. Yeah, but there's like a second. There's a second version. There's a second version, Civilian, and it's shorter. It's only like 6 parts. Oh, okay. Anpu's gonna hang that J there. Okay, would really like a bar here to lower down the stack. Tetris or death, and the bar is just not coming. And Anpu's gonna be done here at 576, and Tugi here at 579. It's good for game number 2. Yeah, there's only 6 parts now, and really you only need to watch 3 of the parts because the other 3 parts are just it's the same analysis that he does, but it's in real games instead of like theoretical. Yeah, you really only need to you really only need to do like classic Tetris. So true. The next seed is 8-0. 8-0. Once Tugi is good to go, we will begin game number 3. Alright, Tugi, ready for game number 3. Let's get them going. Looking for a sweep. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It has all the B-type discussion in it. Well, I mean, isn't that only part 2? Because that's the typical like burn setups. That's like the typical burn setups. I only really watched part 3, which is the stacking for Tetris, because that's kind of that's the only thing I really do with PAL, because I don't know, I don't like whiting out. Whiting out is, it's a boring thing to me. Like, it takes forever for the score to go up, and I'm just like come on, like it's taken a million years to like get the score, even though I know I could get the score. Alright, Tugi here, gonna get the bar for the bar dependency. Ooh, double flip, kind of a weird double flip there, that S. Yeah, I've been seeing that more recently, just double flips with Das. Just double flips with Das. It's just, oh man. Hey, I'm like semi-kid, okay? I'm not that much of a kid, but I don't know. It's just lining out it takes a million years to get my points, and it's just like, you know, if I just get a Tetris, that's like 20 less lines that I have to like go through in the game. Like I can line out. Like I can line out. I think my PB is like 29 or something. That wasn't with line out though. That was like that was kind of like mixed aggro. But I can line out if I need to. But I don't like doing it. 112 here for Tugi, 107 for Anpu. Not really much to say about these boards. They're looking pristine and ready to score. You're old, you call most of this community kids. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, I'm like, you know, every year I'm getting a little older. Getting a little older. There's gonna become a point where everybody goes to CTWC and everybody's at least 30. And at that point, like, should we still be running this at this point? I don't know. Like, should we really be running, CTWC when this robot's 30 years old? Do we really need that? I don't know. That seems a little weird. Yeah, just a little bit though, just a little bit. Cause at first, I was doubling my age, and then, I was doubling my age at first, from 1 to 2, and then I went up a whole 50%, 2 to 3, and little by little, it's becoming less and less. All right, 229 here for Anpu, 232 for Tugi, now up 1 Tetris. And Anpu's gonna get that dirty Tetris on the left side. Oh, the misdrop of that T. It's gonna put him right back into dig mode. Yeah, think about it. You really just got it. It's all perspective in the end. It's all a matter of perspective in the end. Alright, it looks like Anpu's gonna finally get out of this and continue scoring once more. 288 for him, 324 here for Tugi, and now it's looking like it's Tugi's turn to start digging here a little bit. That was an amazing solve. I love that. And now his board is perfectly clean, and it's still fairly high too. And can continue to score. Alright, Anpu here. Another misdrop of a S-piece. It's not deadly once again, but it's just cutting into the pace that he can get going into 19. 337 for him, 400 here for Tugi. I think Tugi tried to adjust that S and it just didn't work out. Alright, now Anpu finally getting out of it there. 367 for him, 406 here for Tugi. Only about 20 lines away to the transition. Now we did see in both games, Tugi plugging along, playing 19, having an easier time on 19, so we'll see how that goes in this one. Anpu here, bar dependency in the center of the board, and the bar is taking its sweet little time. Bar finally comes though. That's going to help remedy his stack. 377 here for Anpu, 456 here for Tugi, who now has his own bar dependency. And yeah, it's probably just going to burn in its transition here. Yes, and that is exactly what he's going to do. He's going to burn in its transition here. 462 for Tugi, 425 here for Anpu. Anpu down only down by about 2 Tetrises, so it's not the end of the world in the grand scheme of things. Could definitely still bring this back in the 19. It's gonna need just a little bit more survival in the 19 speeds, and he's doing just that. He's set up for the Tetris, waiting for the bar. Still waiting out this bar. It's taking its sweet little time, and it's Tetris or death, and once again it seems that Drought is going to claim him as a victim. And Anpu's going to be done at 437, and Tugi at 526. Good for game number 3 and the set. GG. Yeah, that was tough. Same exact drought. Ended up killing you. Yeah, you can go down now. Now you're like enemy number 3. We'll say 3. Although I don't know who to put number 1 now. Let me look. I'll just make it AV for now. As like a placeholder. Whenever I like need somebody to like blame, I'll just blame AV. So yeah. Alright, let's see who's live right now. I'm gonna see who's live right now. What we have Tetris Wars, which I I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I'm not gonna rate them because they've been like dying. Like their stream's been dying like 15 times today. So we're gonna raid uh Omen War mostly because his stream will be 37. Oh my god. Hell no. Yeah, we're not raiding them. That's insane. Plus, Tetris Wars is a corporate entity in the community, so we're gonna just not raid that. We're gonna raid, other restreamers that are like cool. Um, so yeah, I hope y'all have a good morning, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye.